Hey, it's Time Bomb. I'm looking at the NBA Live 18 demo today. Someone who's always been more into the NBA Live series. I was excited to see a new game coming out. Growing up, that had always been the one that I played. I never transitioned over to the 2K games. I never really liked the 2K game, to be honest, and I'm happy to see a new NBA game, but I feel like they're pretty much just trying to do exactly what 2K is doing. They aren't trying to break out on their own. The smart thing they're doing is I guess they have a really cheap version for the game. It's only $40 if you pre-order, so that's one good way to compete with the 2K is right in people's wallets, I guess. I will probably just download a demo or an EA Access or something at first. I don't know. I wouldn't really want to commit to it even after playing the demo. So you can see James Harden's the cover athlete. And they do have a cool concept for it. If you're into story modes, basically the skinny on this whole thing is that they had the Madden team working on this game to try to so basically the resources from Madden went into this game as well. And I think they're utilizing what Madden has built in their story mode, and that's not to say they haven't made it their own here, but the idea behind it is once you've got your player created, and you can see me here making the guy the way that I want him to look, just be a cool guy, messed around with some different looks for him, but you are starting in the Drew League once you create your player.
Never good to have something like this happen.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus.
First of all, don't sweat the technique. The argument, or one argument, as long as it's strong enough, that's all that matters. That's number one. Number two, the Hype Brothers was something special. What they really, really need to do. I'm going to tell you what they need to do, Mac. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a Pro-Am circuit. Go in summer leagues. Do what you got to do to get back on the court together to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do. Get back to playing ball together, because when people see what you can do as one, the other arguments don't really matter. Like I said, don't sweat the
cut with this storyline that you have kind of put yourself in. So they're going the direction that we're seeing a lot of these EA going, and with the actual personalities there, it was cool. And they've got this little cell phone interface where you kind of just go through the conversation with this the other Hype brother in the story that you're gonna go through all these sequences to get to the NBA with, and so that's cool. It kind of gave you a bit of a boost for doing that. It's kind of a little bored with the demo, to be honest, because there wasn't too much to do outside of this mode where you're gonna get into a game with your buddy and play out this little storyline. I'm not really a storyline guy. I don't really like the streets as well, so I wasn't too into that. I was just trying to get a feel for the gameplay, and it was okay. I mean, what I liked about what the last NBA Live game was it was really about space, and you kind of blocked space, and that was the kind of contact, and you're just kind of working within that to defend and to dribble one way and then back the other way. You could actually it felt better beating people. Now it's you don't have that same thing. It's a little, I would describe this as more arcadey. I guess the way that 2K plays is similar to this. Now that might just be me. I guess people say they like this more. What NBA is pushing is that you're able to string together your different dribbles, and I wasn't really feeling that too much. I mean, I tried. I found myself stopping because it was also like down on the right stick just made your guy like plant his feet or do like a Euro hop or something. It was just, I don't know, it was a little convoluted, the setup. Also, I didn't really, once you're into the game, you can't really play like a straight versus game against the computer or something. You can't even like go online and really see against other people what it would be like. And so I don't know. You can't really get a feel for the game for the demo except the very rudimentary controls of these people. I think the best way to do it was right initially when you play. There's like a Drew League game, and I think that may have been a better place to actually get a feel for the game right when you initially launch it. So I should maybe do that again, switch profiles so I can go through it that way and just get a feel. There was sort of I noticed it really easy to block people too. Maybe it was just the difficulty that I had it on, but there was blocks all over the place from the computer, on the computer, and I know people were missing baskets all over. Everything was contested, but then I would just roll up and just sink them pretty easy. Although shooting from range I found hard. It's not a very good shot. All in all, I'm not very impressed by the demo. I mean, from playing it, I mean, I wasn't even excited to play it any more than I did, to be honest here. I played like a few games. I don't want to even go through it more. I wish there was just kind of like even a more simpler thing where you could just dribble around and shoot, but there's nothing even there. So if it's in the EA Access Vault, I might check it out, but other than that, I'm not going to play this game. I give a very negative review. I would call this probably like a major downgrade for the series. But again, this is just the stream mode and the demo, so who knows? The actual game could be way better, and maybe I'm expecting too much, but I'm very unimpressed by the demo. So that's Time Bomb, that's my tip, and I'll catch you guys later. Hit that subscribe button.